Hi, welcome back to Wikipedia. In this episode, we're going to recap the movie Kid. Please relax and enjoy the spoiler ride. Kid is a sniper and assassin who kills targets that Varric, her trusted mentor and handler, has picked. Varric raised her as a father figure after she was orphaned as a child, providing her with extensive weapons and combat training, and finally inducting her into his elite work team. Kid is in Osaka to execute a member of a powerful Yakuza syndicate, but she declines since the target is accompanied by a child, which violates the assassin's code. Varric insisted that she shoot the target, which she did, leaving the target's child in trauma at the scene. Kid approaches Varric, inquiring as to why he forced her to break their own rule of not killing in front of children. Varric described the incident as collateral damage and says it was unexpected. She tells Varric that she will finish one final mission before retiring and starting a new life, since the code violation was giving her a lot of grief. Just before the last assignment, Kid chooses to go to her hotel's bar to unwind and clear her mind of her worries. At the bar, she meets Steven, a charismatic man. They have sex in her room after drinking a bottle of wine together. She soon receives a phone notification that her final mission is approaching, so she expels Steven and moves to the site of the mission that night. She assembles her sniper's nest and waits for a clear shot at the target. She later suffers dizziness, which worsened as she had a clear shot on the target, causing her to miss the shot. As the dizziness worsens, she dashes outdoors and starts vomiting. She hijacks a car and flees as the cops close in, but the car crashes due to her continuous dizziness. She wakes up in the hospital to learn that she has acute polonium-204 poisoning and only has a day to live. Kate quickly recognizes Steven as the person who poisoned her the night before the mission. She steals injectable stimulant medicines as well as a gun and goes out to avenge herself on the person who poisoned her before her time runs out. Kate tracks down Steven and his girlfriend and discovers that they were forced into poisoning her by Sato, a Yakuza belonging to the Kijima crime family. She meets up with Varric to tell him about the poisoning, and she learns from him that her initial target in Osaka was Kijima's brother, and that her poisoning was an act of vengeance against her. Kid inquires of Varric about Sato's whereabouts and follows him to the Black Lizard, a high-end restaurant. She finds and learns from Sato that his boss, Kijima, ordered him to poison her, but she kills him along with scores of other Yakuzas after they failed to inform her of the whereabouts of their secretive and well-guarded boss, Kijima. After much violence, the last Yakuza gives up and directs Kate to Annie, Kijima's niece. Kate runs across Annie at a nightclub and recognizes her right away as the young girl who witnessed her father's death during the Osaka mission. She kidnaps Annie in order to learn more about Kijima. Annie tells Kate that she communicates with Kijima through his top advisor, Renji, rather than directly. As a result, Kate makes her call Renji over on phone. As Kate waits for Renji to arrive, indicators of her condition worsening continue to emerge. Renji dispatches his gang's commander, Shinzo, to deal with the matter instead. While Kate intended to use Annie as bait to pull Kijima out into the open, she quickly discovers that Annie's family is preparing her murder as part of Renji's internal power struggle. Kate's situation worsens again, but Annie assists her with her medication and convinces Kate to protect her in exchange for assisting her in finding her uncle, Renji. After witnessing the earlier occurrence in the conversation with Kate, Annie believes Renji killed his father, though Kate appears a little sorry since she knows that she is the real killer of Annie's father. In quest of Renji, Annie leads Kate to a penthouse owned by Yojima, Renji's boyfriend. Yojima promises not to give any information about Renji's whereabouts, and a small disturbance caused by Annie opens a long fight between the two. Annie saves Kate by killing Yojima, but the occurrence reminds her of her father's death, which forces Kate to comfort her. After examining Yojima's apartment for any hints of Renji's hideout, they discover a cellular tracking app on Yojima's phone that pinpoints Renji's exact position. They find Renji after tracking him down with Yojima's phone and tries to persuade him to reveal Kijima's location. It turns out Renji doesn't know Kijima's exact location, but he gives them a clue from which Annie quickly deduces Kijima's whereabouts. They then knocked out Renji and pursue Kijima. Kate caught Varric on her way to Kijima's house to say her final goodbyes and assured him that she will complete the mission as promised before she dies. After tracking down Kijima, Kate tells Annie to stay outside as she decides to go into Kijima's apartment and defeat him single-handedly, even though she is weak. Kate meets Kijima and realizes that her trust in Varric may have been misplaced after Kijima explains that Renji made a deal with Varric to merge his squad into a syndicate in exchange for killing Kijima and all of his blood relatives. While outside Kijima's residence, Annie learns about Kate's role in her father's death from Varric, then hears a gunshot from Kijima's apartment. Kate comes out from the apartment and approaches Annie in an attempt to reason with her, but Annie shoots Kate out of rage and departs with Varric. Kate survives the gunshot and wakes up a few moments later. She is offered assistance from Kijima, as it turns out Kate spared his life earlier after learning of the truth from him. Varric meets and confronts Renji on how he misunderstood his plan and poisoned Kate earlier than expected, since he had high hopes that Kate would have returned back to him. But they reassure the alliance, however. Knowing Kate is close to her death, Kijima joins her in attacking Renji's headquarters with a small army of his men. In a bloody gunfight, the majority of Renji and Varric's men are killed. Kijima tracks down Renji and personally beheads him for his betrayal. Kate tracks down Varric, who is holding Annie at gunpoint. During a brief shootout, both of them fatally shoot themselves in the abdomen, killing Varric. Kate then walks outside to the roof with the help of Annie, where she dies away. The end. You weren't expecting that tragic end to this film, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this recap. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more amazing recap videos like these. Don't forget to also like this video and leave your thoughts and recommendations in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.